Hello everyone, this is Mr. Kafuffles, and welcome back to more Dark Deity. We are now in Chapter 15 of Coeli Sumash, as we had previously taken a very interesting artifact from a temple, but yet that temple was starting to fill with toxic gases the moment we've stolen it and made our way out of there.
Great waves. That was a close call. Too close. Old Humpback's not cut out for this. I thought our guide was supposed to be helpful.
I'll admit I may have miscalculated my estimation of the competence of our captain. Come again?
There we go. Thank you. Now wait a minute.
Hold on. I see something. Up ahead. That must be it. Stop the ship!
Lower the sails.
Aye aye, Captain. I've always wanted to say that.
Look at that thing. It's massive.
Is this the temple we seek? Yes. You'd do well to drop anchor here before the ship gets too close.
I'll drop my anchor where I please, thank you very much. Drop the anchor, quickly.
If this is it, what now? I have brought you here, have I not? I cannot take the trial for you. So then the trial has already begun? Can you tell me nothing of it? Since you insist, I will share with you only what was once shared with me. The trial of the soul is comprised of 3 parts: a test of mind, body, and spirit. The test of body is a fight unlike anything you have ever yet experienced. The only enemies you will face are the ones you take with you. What?
What?
The enemies we take with us. I have said what I will.
Well, no point in stopping now, Irving. Come on. Let's hop in the dinghies and have a look.
Whew. I've been around the whole perimeter not so much as a crevice, not alone any kind of entrance. Strange. Benji, any luck with your, strategy?
Smash!
Ugh. No matter how hard I smash, these walls won't budge. I'll take that as a hard no. It's writing.
Huh?
There.
The holes in the walls. If you connect them, they form letters.
Now, how do you figure out that one?
The walls of our monastery had similar markings.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Yes, she's right. They do form letters. Characters in pre-Calamity Elvish, to be precise. Sun Elvish, probably. Actually, the elves shared a more common language before the Calamity, though it's hard to imagine how. Or imagine now. It's quite different from our own language, but I should be able to translate. Just a moment. Boy, I am lucky you guys are here because I never would have figured that out. Yeah, I guess we are lucky. I think it's a riddle of some kind. What does it say? Flower is as seed. To yield a fruitful harvest, it must be... Then it trails off. There's no punctuation, so the latter part must be missing.
You go ahead and analyze that punctuation, Corvin. Let the real brains of the group think about solutions.
Presumably it rhymes in its complete form. In ancient Elvish, of course. I can translate different words to see if the ending letters match. As seed, planted, watered. Far too simple. Perhaps soaked or germinated. No, I don't see any of those words would have sounded similar. Well, let's think. What's on a farm? A shovel, cows, farmers, a field. Genius!
You're really something.
There are farmers on a farm, yes. A truly remarkable insight, Sophia. Thanks. A field. The letters at the end match exactly what the word for harvest, though another should have come before it. Huh, not bad. Sown a field? Thrown a field? What do we have to... What do we have you... Or what do we have you scholar types here for anyway? Go on, do your thing. No, those words are too short. It wouldn't fit the meter.
You've done well.
What? That? Is it just me, or did, anyone else hear, like, a male voice from Helena? Or was that supposed to be from Corvin? Because I'm thinking that it should have been from Corvin. Let me see. Why? Yes! The meter fits perfectly. That's it! So now what? Do we say it? Well, I've never actually tried to speak the language, come to think of it. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone speak it. I wouldn't know where to begin. Irving, take me closer to the walls. All right. Galara Uhatar. The only enemies are the ones you bring with you. This your idea of a joke? I don't think I like how I'm looking at me. You think we can make friends with them? I think that's the last thing they want. Worth a shot, though. We don't want to fight. You need not express what your wants in this place. We have read your soul. You must fight. And so you will. Can't say that isn't creepy. There is no reason to delay. This is not your side. Or time is not on your side. This much weighs heavily on your souls. Right. Looks like we have no choice. Leave it to you to keep pushing forward even in ghost form. Garrick, son of Galen, you are stronger than you allow yourself to know. Marin, the voice of comfort. In all your efforts, you have always been enough. Alden, a hero before your time. You need not to try and measure up, for you already do. No, try not to measure up, for you already do. Irving, bound by blood. Your conviction will hold you steady when you fear to break. Such resolve has not touched this place in millennium. The challenge is cast. Onwards to your fate. So now we have to fight with our shadow selves. Map prep. The Temple of Coeli Sumash has offered shadow selves as a trial. Defeat them. Let's leave Helena, Iris, Brooke, and bring in Sia, Elias, Benji. Take out Ren, put in Corvin, take out Thea Lanel, put in Caius. Alright. The Temple of Coeli Sum. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we have Garrick, Sia, Irving, and Marin over here in the left. Bianca, Elias, Corvin, Maeve, Sloan. And they are all their same levels. They're the same levels. Okay. Okay, yeah. especially with moves as well. So yeah. Damn!
Destiny does not falter.
Humna, 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 humna.
My turn.
Let's get going.
Okay, let's get you right there. You... No. Not trade. You right there. You here. You here.
Thought you'd never ask.
Let's go ahead and get rid of... Oh. Get rid of... Or deal some damage at least to,
Would hate to be you right now.
Okay. Crit right away, why don't you? Sure. Stop. Hammer time. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Everyone does not like Benji.
Legends never die.
They do not like Benji. Okay.
Feel my story.
God damn!
Yeah.
I guess my shift is over.
I cannot have a single damn round without someone dying on my ass.
I'd be honored. Am I needed?
Two times when oh my god. Holy shit. That didn't even deal any kind of damage. You're not even gonna deal any kind of damage.
Let's get going.
Onward.
No, I think I might as well just restart at this point because there is no other option to go with. So I'm just gonna restart. Okay. I am going to take different units. Some different units. Keep Helena. Okay, I do not need Garrick. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I'm basically losing the top half. Well, basically all of top half. So, who am I taking? Vesta. Oh, jeez. Let's just end turn. Mm-hmm. Well, that's already one kill. That's good. That's one kill. Ooh. Okay. Get you back up to full. Mystic Volley, kill her. Boom, boom, boom.
Let's get going.
Straight away a crit, killing the shadow version of Arima. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I need someone else to heal Irving. Who can do such a thing?
How can I assist?
Do not
Yeah.
lose hope.
I will have you wait right there.
It is willed.
That did not do much. Bolt just annihilated her.
Yeah, I better get paid.
What will you do now?
Disarm you. Orca. Maul. Still killed her with the second hit. Pretty good.
One step at a time.
That's still pretty good.
It will be done.
Oh, gee.
right.
That's bad. That's... Oh, God.
It's really bad.
Okay, let's see what happens here. I'll never live this one down.
Guess I wasn't ready.
Okay. Alright then. Okay. Good dodge, good dodge. Good dodge. Uh-huh.
At your disposal.
Alright, now Irving can come in with that kill on the Pilum.
Time to turn the tide!
Boom.
See it through to the end.
And let's see. Let's have you do a thunderstorm. Not even doing a damn thing. You would die.
My shield is yours.
Critical. Pretty good.
With every shot, progress.
Awaiting orders.
Here.
Nope. What do we got with you? Go with the Claymore. That's perfectly best. Yep, Claymore. Benji, kill him. Slice him up. Slice him up, fuck him up, make sure he's dead.
What will it be?
Run the hell away. That's what I want you to do. Just run. Drain. At least it was something.
At least.
I'd
I came
expect
this
that.
far.
I was expecting that. Thief against thief. Arma kills him. Good. Kills the enemy
Even
Thord.
now,
Or Ford.
The arena is with me.
Why'd I say Thord? It's Ford.
I've met my match.
And that's another one. God damn it.
What will it be?
Crit. Kill. Mm-hmm. Hammer. Did absolutely nothing. You are not going to be able to hit. The only thing you could do was Affliction. That was it. With that low-ass accuracy, oh god, you really need help, man.
If I must.
Lightning Strike. And that was a miss. Only one hit.
Diligence is its own reward.
That drain didn't even hit. God damn. Can someone please kill the
It
thief?
is willed.
Thank you. That did absolutely
Willed
nothing.
is the shadow cast. The sun sets on the past.
I'ma kill him. I'ma kill him.
Very well. What will you do now? If I must.
Thank you.
Impressive, is it not?
I mean, it can be, if you want it to be. Thank you. One more left. No matter what, you're gonna die. You did absolutely no damage. You cannot do anything. Again, you cannot do anything.
You dropped something.
Awaiting orders.
How do my units have absolutely no kind of accuracy worth a damn against a simple mage?
Please clap.
He's a simple mage and he's blocked off, and yet no one can hit him.
My shield is yours.
One 1%.
All right.
I just can't. What is with these low accuracies?
At your disposal. Nowhere to run.
You dropped something.
Benji's always ready. Benji's always ready.
So far, Benji is the only one that can do anything, but even then, it's so low.
Benji's always ready.
If I must.
Never mind, there is Irving, but even then, that's a 58% chance.
Time to turn the tide.
And it hits.
How can I assist? Do not lose hope. Effort duly rewarded.
I'm gonna be screwed over if this does not... Is...
I've done all I can.
Yep, that is another healer dead. I said I'd be screwed, and I was.
Now, press the attack.
I want to scream.
My sword.
I want to
United,
scream.
We are unstoppable.
I do this. And yet... Irving was the only one that had over 50, or he had 57 accuracy. But yet, my other unit had 58. It missed. Compared to Irving, 57. It fucking hits. Oh, how I just want to scream. Perhaps it should have not... It should not have been. I understand the warning now. A lot of good that does us. Regardless, we did it. Now I'm no arithmetician, but 2 parts down means there's only 1 more to go. And I doubt this giant door here is by accident. Let's check it out. Wait. What is it? Only one should enter the inner sanctum. Alone. With myself, of course. The trial was originally designed to be faced one at a time. And who do you propose that should be? That is not for me to decide.
Aw.
I don't like the idea of splitting up. Well, if we have to, we should call a vote to decide who goes. Irving, I don't think we need to call a vote. Very well. Then it should be Vesta. Or Maeve. Your organizations know more of these affairs than the rest of us combined. I'm not so sure that's true, Irving. And even if it were true, I'm not sure that would help. Alright, then who else? I think most of us feel it should be you. Really? I'm not sure that makes any sense. One roundabout way or another, all of us ended up together because of you. Besides, it was your father's idea to send us here. His faith in you is what convinced him to continue to trust us with the aspects in the first place. It seems to me that you give us our best chances, Irving. Does anyone object? Anyone at all?
Well, what do you know?
Well, there's your vote. It seems your friends have made their choice, Irving. Alright, so they have. Wish me luck. You won't need it. A bright flame illumines the walls of this sanctum. It has lain in darkness for many years. To see these walls again stirs something in me. Silence, Anchored One. I know why you've come. It is not you with whom I wish to speak. Tell me, bright flame, what brings you to this place? Who asks this? A guest enters my home and asks that I make an account of myself. I am Coeli Sumash, once revered in this place, where now my Terrazalin aspect rests. The god of the soul. I see you are acquainted with my domain. Now, I would like to ask you to know more of you. Forgive my brashness, mighty Coeli Sumash. My name is Irving. It is pleasant to know what you are called, but the soul speaks more of a man than his name. That may be. I was sent here on behalf of the Order of Eternals. We hope to protect the aspects from one who would use them for such ill. Yes, such faith the Order has in its cause and its agents. I hope it is not misplaced. As do I. I was informed that if I pass your trial, I might receive something that would aid our quest. Supplies or perhaps weapons of some kind. Indeed you might. Tell me, who are these who stand so nervously beyond the threshold? They are soldiers, I suppose. Great fighters from many corners of Terra, foiling the plot of this nefarious aspect thief has become our only common purpose. I see. They are each of them quite powerful.
Yes.
It's true. Each brings something unique to the whole. What if you learned that I could grant all these powers to you? I'm afraid I don't understand. What you mean? No longer would the mighty Irving, heir of House Sildaeron, fight to win the approval of his own troops, coordinate their movements, or inspire them with courage, but to courage. His will would be indomitable, subsumed by all who looked upon him, with admiration in their hearts. At what cost? What if you ask why, or what you ask is wise? A fine boon comes at a fine price. Such a transference of power would cost them their mortal souls. I wouldn't think of it. And if it was the only way to prevent the disaster you fear, Still, I couldn't. Besides, I don't know how they would be in that case. They've become so much of why I want to stop this necromancer in the first place. They're my friends. Why? You should have said so. You called them soldiers, if you remember. Perhaps I was wrong too. To err is to mortal, but to acknowledge this and grow, that is divine. These friends of yours, how do you lead them? By fear, love, the promise of gold? Trust, I think. Though if I'm being honest, I'm not sure I understand it. The loyalty humbles you. I guess I'm not just as convinced as they are that I know what's right. That I always will. They need not believe you are right, nor need you to be right. Your thoughts search for justice, as one I have seen before. But justice does not reside in the mind. A sandglass may tell the time, but not the weather. Be that as it may, I fear our time is in short supply. Ah, but yet you have to present me your gift. Gift? Yes. The stone which has guided you to me. It has traveled many leagues and years to come to this place, or to rest in this place. Set it on my altar. You have my thanks, bright flame. Storage received a trove of eternal... Oh, damn. I believe the eternal aspects or eternal flames. The members of your order who entrusted these to me have passed from this world long ago. Now it seems they are safest and most useful with you. But what of the third trial? I was told there would be 3. Ha! All 3 trials you have passed, bright flame. And with a sincerity such as I have never seen. Which is why I entrust you. I entrust you too with my own aspect. Now go and leave me with this troubled one. There are stirrings in Astralis I could use his bleak thoughts on. At last, Irving. These aspects may aid you. They cannot save you or your friends. Only you can do that. Such wisdom! And how many empires rose and fell while you thought up those words? I've discovered in my solitude, Quelly. Then we have much to discuss. Farewell, bright flame. and take courage in your quest. Continue your search for righteousness, as if Terrazil itself depended on it. Perhaps it does. Yes, perhaps it does. Complete the trial of the soul. Excuse me for a quick minute. Alright, let's carry on. Conversing with a god. I can hardly believe it. This is the stuff of fairy legends.
Take heart.
Well, I believe what I see. And I'm looking at more aspects than I could ever knew existed in one place.
Definitely.
Epic. Well, I now get to see what he looks like without that mask on. Or with all the headgear on. Interesting. Not bad, though. It's gonna take some time to figure out what each of these are capable of.
Sure thing.
Well, we've got no storage or shortage of that. It'll be a while before we make landfall in Hetland. And that's assuming we can get out of these mists without our guide.
Did you really have to leave it behind?
Yes.
Yes. It seemed Coeli Sumash had some purpose for it. What that might be, I couldn't say. Honestly, I can't say I'm too mad about it. That guy was making me nervous anyway. I think I might have to agree. Wait a minute. How did you get here? On the ship?
And just how exactly did you sneak onto my ship?
Oh wait, no, that's a new guy. In one of your barrels. You didn't exactly have the strictest security detail.
You free-riding rat. I should have thrown you overboard.
Jeez.
Okay, Captain Tough, maybe if you actually shipped any goods, I wouldn't have had so much free real estate to choose from.
Look, kid.
Why, you little...
I think maybe we should leave these two to settle this themselves. Chapter 16, The Marrows. Hey, good to be out of the mists, isn't it? Definitely. The clear skies seem to have forward on the mum a little bit, which I think everyone is appreciating. How are you holding up? Well, enough. Or well enough, all things considered. Hey, that's good to hear. You've been through a lot these past few weeks. More than I signed up for when I enrolled at the academy, that's for sure. But that's always how it is, isn't it?
What?
How do you mean? It was never like that before. No, but in all the stories we ever heard growing up, a good hero always gets more than he bargains for. Yeah, that's true. That can definitely be true. I guess, but in stories, you always know the hero can handle it.
Hardly.
Not necessarily. Didn't you ever study the great sun elf tragedies at the academy? So my story is a tragedy. That's reassuring. No, life is different, of course. More like being the author and the main character at the same time. I hardly feel that in control of anything. Fine, maybe it's more like being in one of several authors. Do you think he knows we're coming? The necromancer? Whoever that was, on the battlefield. I think he expects to see you again. And I think he'll be better prepared.
No kidding.
I think so too. In fact, I'm sure of it. Though I can't explain why. Well, then the only thing to do is be more prepared for him than he is for us. Oh. Your father would be proud. I am flattered to hear those words from your mouth. It's probably as close as it... That's probably as close to his approval as I'll ever get. That's not true, and you know it. Perhaps it seems we could benefit from giving ourselves a little more credit for our accomplishments. Perhaps. Well, I think I'm gonna turn in. Ford needs me on the deck bright and early tomorrow. Sounds good. And Garrick, I just wanted to tell you, I'm really grateful you're still here. After everything.
Huh.
You know, I get these moments. Sometimes, that makes me feel like the four of us are right back at the academy. Like nothing has changed. I know what you mean. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't either. Well, I'll leave you to enjoy the view. Beautiful, isn't it? But don't stare too long. I wouldn't want to wake up to find out you'd fallen overboard to be captured by wandering Aelithir. Didn't you say you were turning in? Right.
Hey, would you look at that? Priest lady finally looks up from her rocks to take in the sea.
You really are the worst, Ford. What are you still around for anyway? Weren't you going to get us... weren't you going to use us to extort your debt or your debtors and be off?
Yeah, I better get paid.
Yeah, well, the financing from your beloved order should just about cover things. Besides, I think you guys are starting to like having me around. I wouldn't want to make anybody sad.
No, just irritated, apparently.
Only you, your holiness.
Hey, look! Dolphins! See how they breach one after the other? I read once this sometimes inspires the sailors' stories of sea serpents.
Oh, trust me. When you've seen the real thing, you can tell the difference.
Wow! I've never seen anything like that. They're majestic. Now what is this? That appears to be avian excrement.
Ugh, accursed birds. That might be bad news for your robe. But it's good news for us. We can't be too far from shore.
How far do you reckon?
With winds like this, not more than a day. Say, Sarah, you sure your guys will take good care of old Humpback? Seems like we might be gone for a while. I couldn't live with myself if anything happened to her.
Of course.
Your ship will be safe in Aramore, Ford. You have my word. I just wish Aramore wasn't so far from Kerch. It'll be weeks before we get there. On the bright side, that's less than what we've spent on the ship. It's just traveling on foot, like criminals. It's completely different. It is, but this is important. My contact will help us get to the bottom of whoever's behind all this. I know.
Nothing beats the sea, huh, kid?
We won't be fugitives forever, Alden. Once we've secured the aspects, and stopped whatever is afoot, all of Delia will know what we've done. They'll understand. If by they, you mean Varric, I'd hardly think he'd develop a sudden inclination for mercy if he's still king after all of this. We'll see. In the depths of Coeli Sumash's temple,
Irving meets the god himself. After passing the trial of soul, Coeli Sumash entrusts Irving with the power of a huge trove of aspects. The party departs from the mist safely, headed back to Etlan. After the ardor of their voyage to Veroa, spirits are low. Each knows that a difficult journey lay ahead of them. They head for Kirch, where Vesta has an order contact who can set them up and give them the lay of the land. For some inexplicable reason, Faust continues to follow along. Ah, he's a cleric. Let's make him... Allies within 2 tiles gain 8% crit. Oh, let's see. Make him an Inquisitor. Yeah. The Prodigal Priestess returns. It's good to see you, Vesta. And you, Irene. Though I wish the circumstances were different.
Wow.
Comes with the territory. Tavern Chatter says you and your friends here to set off across the sea. Never to return, I would hope. Depends on who you ask. Would you mind introducing yourselves? I feel like a rat in a steam house right now. I'm Irving Sildarin of Brookstead.
Very well.
Maeve Leveron, Grand Inquisitor of the Mystic Council of the Expanse.
Lincoln Voldosov, former captain of the Delian army.
Sarah Roan, third in line for the Eramoran throne.
Wait.
So let me get this straight. The grandson of the Order's Grandmaster, right hand of Delia's former commander, the likely future Queen of Eramor, and the Mystic Council's favorite Inquisitor? That about cover it?
That's correct.
Favorite is a stretch, but you're correct for the most part. I was hoping you could catch us up on what we've missed in our absence. Might as well get comfortable then. I've been doing my best to track the one who had warned me about before your departure. The Necromancer.
Hard to be sure.
Well, him too. Turns out there's a lot of shadowy figures traipsing about Delia, causing havoc these days. Ugh. Strangest thing is that everything worth tracking seems to operate out of Sojourn. Which to me means one of 3 things. Either Varric spies have noticed, haven't been able to stop it, or haven't been told not to stop it. Or they have been told not to stop it.
I know Varric. If he caught wind of an unchecked conspiracy, he'd be tearing the country apart piece by piece to root it up.
Well, he is. I'm just not sure about the two. I'm just not sure the two are related. What do you mean? He's been accelerating timelines and work schedules for every construction project in Delia, most notably the aqueducts. He's destroyed several villages in its path and has conscripted their villagers for indentured labor.
That's cruel. The purpose of a king is to protect his people, not use them to advance his own glory.
That's true. To protect his people, to govern them with all accordance. And this just sounds like dictator, like not royalty as to what a king would do. This is like a tyrannical leader.
You've met the man, Irving. He's not who he once was. Please continue, Irene.
Thousands of others who feel as Irving does have been imprisoned or indentured. They're reopening rural prisons that haven't been touched in decades. It's worse than we thought, especially for the common folk. It seems no one is safe from Varric's wrath. That much is certain. This entire country is at its tipping point. I wish I had more information for you, but I can't so much as a word on Necromancer. What of the other sorcerer? The one that wiped out the armies at Swift Harbor? Every scrap of intel that day points back your group. Are you not responsible?
Troubling.
No, we are not. That's quite troubling. We're back to square one then. The news of the war? What news of the war? Stalled for the moment. Neither king seems in any particular hurry to lose the other half of their army. I never imagined it would come to this, but King Varric strikes me as the most promising lead at the moment. It's unlike him to investigate these occurrences. It's possible he's working with the sorcerer, or the necromancer, or worse, both. What about this prodigy you mentioned back in Celeborn's? Care to elaborate?
I think not.
I wouldn't know how to, and I certainly wouldn't be authorized to if I did. It's not important, Lincoln. Not right now. We're gonna have to go through Varric to get to... We're gonna have to go through Varric to get to whoever's behind this either way. We might as well make our peace with that. Irving is right. Right now, that whatever Maeve knows about this prodigy doesn't matter until we're ready for it. How do we get started? First things first, we'll need a base of operations. We can sort out the rest from there. Any suggestions, Lincoln? You know better than anyone else where Varric's men would be looking for us. I do know one place they dare not go. It's not far from here, actually. You speak of the Marrows? If you know this place, you know it's best not to discuss it further until we arrive. We'll scare everyone half to death, unless you have an alternative suggestion. No. You're already scaring me, Lincoln. But it seems we have little choice. I trust your judgment. Irene, thank you for your diligence. Your service does you great honor. Honor is nice, but it won't put me up at the Platinum Pony.
As you will.
You'll receive your payment from the Order soon enough. In the meantime, leave no stone unturned.
Farewell.
I'll do what I can. Farewell. Hopefully we'll meet again soon. And we now have Faust. Fucking 4 holy waters. Okay, so what are these new aspects? Oh my god. Coeli's Spirit. Swaps defense and fortitude. Il Undria's Drift. Magic depleted to increase defense and fortitude. Kitara's Chord swaps accuracy and dodge. Swaps 50% of crit and power. Aspect of Love. Aspect of Writing swaps mastery and luck. Defense and strength. Luck depleted to increase power, dodge, and true speed. 80% resistance to holy magic. Attacking and defeating an enemy and heals nearby allies for 10%. Dodge reduced by 60%, defense and fortitude increased by 10. Significantly lowers the rate at which enemies target the holder. Oh boy. Attacks mark enemies, increasing damage taken by 10% for 1 turn. Yes. Okay, so I can give them multiple aspects. Okay. Let's see. I'll give you Yilmar's Faith. Interesting. Okay, I am going to give them whatever they need to move on to the next battle. So give me a while, along with doing upgrades as well. All right.
These legs weren't meant for were meant for the sea, not for the dirt. I don't think I could walk another 5 minutes, let alone another day.
Well, it looks like you won't have to. Yes, this must be it. This is it? I'm not sure the side of a mountain is the best place to make camp. No, not on the side of it. Inside of it. There's an intricate system of caverns here. And an entrance just up ahead.
This is fun.
Ooh, exciting. Never been inside of a cave before. We should be far from prying eyes here. The Delian army scouts are instructed to avoid this area at all costs. Why's that? For their own safety.
For their own safety? Or we're just learning about this now?
What? No, I'm quite sure I think you must have left that part out, Lincoln. I see. Well, forgive me, but whatever their reasons, I'm sure it's nothing we can't handle.
When you're ready, follow me.
I hope you're right. Stay alert, everyone. Come on, let's take a look. Hey, check this out.
Wow.
Wow, what's this? Some kind of war room? Delian scouts had a presence in these mountains a very long time ago. Do you think they built this? It's possible.
Whoa there!
That will explain the dust.
It's perfect! Like it was just built for us. Look on the wall. Seems like someone already mapped out a huge chunk of the caverns. There's something in this machine that's still burning. What is this?
Watch yourself.
None of your damn business, that's what it is.
To arms!
Weapons! Ah, get your dainty fingers away from my map. A dwarf. It's a dwarf. The Delian army is afraid of a dwarf? Not just any dwarf, mind ye. Fenton the troll trampler, goblin grinder, and hobgoblin hobbler. I reckon I could put quite a dent in any army. With the right hammer, of course. Please, Fenton the goblin gobbler, I assure you we mean no harm to you or your people. My people. Even I mean harm to my own people. Now and again, you really ought to meet some of them.
Right.
Oh, that's quite alright. No need for that. Well, there ain't any here now. I've got the taste for adventure as far as dwarves go. Venturing this far south. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Not to worry. We're clearly the trespassers here. I'm sure we can find another way, or another place to set up camp. We'll be on our way. Well, wait! You said we were looking for a place to make camp? That's right. It is safe here. I've plenty of food and provisions if you like. Perhaps you could stay a while. For a price, naturally. The journey here has run us dry of our coin, I'm afraid. Then mayhaps you can repay me with a favor. What kind of favor? Well, I have a small problem. I've spent the last few years tracking down my inheritance. Only I found some trouble getting to it. You mentioned you were short on coin. Let me be clear, this here's my claim, but if you help me secure it all, I'll oblige ye. Say, a 10% cut. Fair is fair, after all, and a lot of you seem strong enough.
Don't get greedy.
Irving, if this inheritance is of any significance, you might just be the break we need, or it might just be the break we need.
Good work.
Fenton, if we assist you, might we be able to make this a place a more permanent home?
Aye.
Of course. Once I've got what I came for, I'll leave the whole place to you. Oh, this is a real thrill. I've waited a long time for this. Come, I'll lead you the way. Hang on. Just what kind of problem are we dealing with exactly? You'll see. No time for chit-chat. Gold, platinum, silver, they don't rust. You can thank Varden for that. But copper corrodes. Best not to waste any time. Fenton, wait. You want me to fight a dragon? You want me to fight a fucking dragon? Oh, I've had my hopes far too high. Oh my god, why? Ah, there she is. Minor dragonkin. Not like the biggins up east. A fucking dragon. And that's a small one.
Aye.
Aye, small but fearsome nonetheless. I hope we get to pick our 10%. Or what's left of it. If by we, you mean who's left of us. Friends, we have no reason to fear. We're more than capable, and surprise is on our side. I like how you put it. Well, I figure I ought to help out in the slaying and whatnot. Can't risk you dying and losing all my chance at my inheritance. Of course. Let's see, you're a warrior. You can be Dragcoot. I honestly want to think that he would be best as a knight, but even then, he's a freaking dwarf. I would say either barbarian or defender. I could not see a dwarf as a knight or dragoon, but even then, there are possible chances. But either one of these two would more completely fit the aspect of a dwarf. So I'm gonna go with barbarian. Well, hold on. Well, actually, Knight does fit well, and I could make him be a Dragon Rider. So, Knight. Well, we can't all be legends in our own right. Watch and learn, little man. This is gonna be crazy. This is fucking crazy. In the depths of the Marrows, the group comes across Fenton, a lone dwarf who leads them further still. To claim your base, you must slay the dragon who has long haunted the Marrows. Oh god.
So I'm definitely gonna be wanting some piercing. So I'm also gonna take Alden. I'll swap out Helena for Caius. Swap Maeve for Ford. Yes, save right there and start. Slay the Dragon of the Marrows and claim 10% of Fenton's inheritance. $2,500 health. Christ almighty. 18% to hit, though. And I also gotta make sure that I crit as well, because I got a crit in this fucker. It didn't even do a thing.
Let's get going. Such an easy target.
Crit.
Such an easy target.
Double crit!
How can I help?
Yeah, I better get paid.
Let's do it.
Ooh. There's also that heat flash. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Oh, all right.
How can I assist?
Oh. Dude, you screwed up. Get double hit.
That's supposed to be wait. You're supposed to hit
I've got a
twice.
lot to learn.
He's supposed to be hitting twice. That wasn't 2 attacks. And that dragon also gets 2 attacks? I mean, fair enough. It's a dragon. What can you do?
Crit.
Time to turn the tide!
Let's go. Mall, 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 mall.
Yeah, I better get paid.
Well, this is quite considerably good with how things are going. Already down to half health. This is going quite fast.
Let's get going.
Level up.
With every shot, progress.
Down to 1300 health.
Oh, all right.
Sorcerer's Sting, 1200 health now. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Heat Flash, level up, right there.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad at all. Not
If you
bad at all.
insist.
Quickly and quietly.
Not a lot of damage.
It's all in the execution.
Not a lot of damage, though. But I'm not going to complain. As long as I'm able to get everyone... As long as I'm able to get, everyone some reasonable XP, that's perfectly fine with me.
Huh?
Alright, who you attacking now? 36. Missed. Suck it.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I see. I see. 15 damage and disarms enemies. Or disarms units.
Stop poking me.
The fuck?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I better get paid. Yeah, not too shabby.
Not bad, not bad. Get you over here. Yeah, that dragon ain't gonna be hitting you, we're dick.
This served me well.
Let's get you over here, and you can act as a heal. Act as a healer, but no one's hurt, so...
Stop poking me.
Okay, damn.
My turn! Stay back, creep!
Oh, sweet baby. Level up.
I feel stronger. Do I look
Let's
stronger?
get going.
Aye?
Aye. Ah, that'll do. $900 HP now. Let's go. Let's go.
Here to help.
Boom. That is another
I
level
know
up
I
for
can be
Iris.
strong.
Ooh, he actually hit. Ooh. Well, at least it's not that bad. At least.
Can do.
How can I help?
Okay, okay. Now let's get you some judgment. Level up.
My hard work is paying off. Let's do it.
Alright, let's do that force implosion. Fuck him up. Done it twice. Level up. Let's go.
I've got a lot to learn.
Another level up.
This will do.
It surely will. And that's a miss. And that's another miss. Immobilize units. Immobilize. Okay, you're gonna be doing your flaming breath here, so
Yeah, I better get paid.
I don't care if it's gonna be immobilizing one of my units or some of my units. They'll be fine,
Yes.
unless they're gonna be caught in in a fire breath next turn. So they better be lucky. No.
This was over before it started.
Holy shit. I got the insta-kill. 4 turns and insta-killed. Ren. Crit 1. Boy. Great Syrah. No one is going to believe this. I can hardly believe it myself. Ah, I can. And what a worthwhile reward this is. Feel free to help yourself to anything in that far corner there. It's all yours. That looks more like 5% than 10.
Don't get greedy.
Nay, it's 10. Trust me, I've got a knack for these things. Then perhaps I'm starting to feel like nearly getting burnt to a crisp entitles me to a bit more than 10%.
Watch yourself.
I never negotiate with words, only weapons. But if you insist... No, Fenton, that won't be necessary. I think that share will be plenty, thank you.
Aye.
Yes, very good. I don't suppose I could load this all into a cart. Might take quite a few trips. Say, friends, would you have some time on your hands? I could use some help transporting all this back home.
Fool.
We have more important things matters, or more important matter. We have some rather important matters to attend to, Dwarf. Why don't you call on some of your own kind? Psh, I wouldn't trust any of them with a hunk of iron. I suppose it's not out of the question, Fenton. But presently, Monroe's right. We do have some very pressing tasks. Well, that being the case, I think I'd like to stick around a bit longer, if you wouldn't mind having me. Best to keep an eye out on things, until you're ready for a little trip.
It could work.
I don't think anyone would object. If we're going to make it home, we'll need a good name for a place. The Marrows is a wee bit off-putting to visitors. I believe that's the idea. Any suggestions? Marrowhold. Ha! You humans sure are creative. I suppose it's to the point. I like it, Alden. Marrowhold it is. Now, I'd say we all have earned ourselves a good night's rest.
Let's take the time to settle into our new home. Chapter 17, Liberators. I'm open to suggestions. I wish it were as simple as letting Delia liberate it itself. Our biggest advantage is that nobody knows we're back. That's not gonna last long. They'll find out eventually. Whether we make a move or not, striking fast is our best bet.
Wow.
I love what you've done with this place. The dead dragon makes for a great mantelpiece. Good to see you again, Irene.
Good news.
And you. I have good news. A lead, and a time-sensitive one at that. Allow me to introduce Alia Valrealtier, the youngest sister of Tiana Valrealtier. Welcome, Alia.
Thank you.
Thank you. I wasn't sure who to turn to. It's a good thing Irene overheard me in the tavern a few nights back. As you know, the prison at Dervin houses hundreds of the most dangerous Delians who have resisted the throne's tyranny. Dervin. I've heard that name before. We all have. It's the most infamous prison in Delia. It's also run by Alia's sister, and you can bet she has more of a humanitarian streak than Varric. She's just following orders. If she doesn't go through with it, they'll lock her up with the rest of them.
Hold on a minute. Go through with what exactly?
She just received orders from the king. She has until the end of Virgo's sun to execute every prisoner in Dervin.
What?
Until the end of Virgo's sun to execute every prisoner. I'm sorry. I heard that right. I see that right. I'm executing every goddamn prisoner. Why?
It can't be.
Gods, has it truly gotten this bad? He says a word and hundreds die. Where is the justice?
Justice rests in our hands. That much has never been clearer.
Please!
Listen, I know she doesn't want to do it. She made that obvious when she let slip that she was nervous about a shipment of Ignesium coming in for the cannons at the end of the week.
What is Ignesium exactly? It's an extremely volatile alchemical reagent, manufactured in Naja, a dangerous substance.
How fat?
In Haofen, magic is forbidden anywhere near it. It's possible for a mage to induce a reaction simply by concentrating too hard.
Actually, Alden used to practice with it at the academy.
What a joke.
You can't be serious. I'm astounded that was allowed, and more astounded yet that he is still here, or that he's still here. Well, that does explain a few things.
Good. It sounds like you know how to make it do what it does best. When the delivery is made, they'll store it just behind the main gate before it's hauled off to the armory. There should be plenty enough to blow the doors clean off their hinges.
It's not that simple.
Hold on. Dervin is one of the most heavily fortified prisons in the country. It seems we have our way in, but I'm not sure about how we go. I'm not so sure about our way out.
If you round up the prisoners fast enough, you shouldn't have much trouble leading them right out the door.
And if reinforcements arrive?
Dervin's got a few tricks up its iron sleeves. Smaller hatches you should be able to access once you're inside. If you give me a scroll, I can sketch them out for you.
And what about Tiana?
I know my sister. If you get away, she won't pursue. She'll follow her orders to the word inside the prison, but once you're out and running, you're no longer her problem.
That's it.
We can't let those people die. If we hesitate to save them, we may as well have never come back.
Good man.
I agree. If we strike fast, with plans to escape, we run very little risk. I'll get you out, and if I might add one thing, I know you can't guarantee anything, but if you can avoid it, please don't hurt Tiana. She never wanted to be in this position. We'll do everything we can to make sure your sister remains unharmed. Thank you for bringing this to us, Alia. I know it can't have been easy.
Right away.
We should prepare quickly. I pray the executions have not already begun. And that is gonna call it here for now. We have to save a whole bunch of prisoners now, and this is going to be very interesting as to how things go next time. So thank you everyone so much for watching. If you'd like to see more, please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Peace out.